If you're a student and you want to learn how to study better, you want to understand what you are studying, watch this video. But if you don't want to understand what you are studying, if you want to fail, scroll. So in this video, I'm going to teach you and give you tips on how to study better, how to remember the things that you have read or the things that you have studied. So we are going to use BC now as an example. People mistake reading with studying. Some people think reading is studying. That is the mistake a lot of students make. They mistake reading for studying. Let's define these two things. These two things are two different things. Reading is the unserious aspect of studying. Let's keep it like that. Reading is the unserious aspect of studying. I can take this book now and just look at it. I'll be like, okay, Mexico versus USA, without any intent. I'm just reading it. You can look at a novel and you read. You don't really need it. You are just reading it. You are not serious about it. You understand? Why studying, on the other hand, studying is the act of learning something, perfecting something, and understanding that thing you are learning. Study is the act of learning something, understanding what you have learned, and perfecting what you have learned. That is studying. So you see the difference now. This one is just casually doing it. This one you are seriously doing it. Reading is the unserious aspect of studying. Then studying is the serious aspect of learning. So that's the mistake people make when it comes to reading and studying. So to tackle this studying problem, I brought out 4 tips for you. That will help you study better, that will help you understand the things that you have learned. It's not by just reading. Do you understand what you are reading? If they wake you around 2 o'clock, can you tell them what you have read? Can you tell them what you have studied? So let's dive into the tips. Number 1 is time. So for you to be effective in studying and understand what you are studying, you have to create a time pattern. You have to create a time that is conducive for you to read. For beginners, I will advise 30 minutes. You can set every 30 minutes in every day of the week. I'm going to read for 30 minutes. And that 30 minutes, you read. You don't read to learn everything. For example, the topic is biology. The topic is biology. So in that your 30 minutes of reading or studying, in that your 30 minutes of studying, what you will do is you try to understand the meaning of biology. You try to define biology. And after learning the meaning of biology, you practice it. That 30 seconds, that 30 minutes, you don't have to read any other thing. You read the meaning of biology until you know the meaning of biology without looking at the book. So even if you don't understand it that particular time, the following day, you go and reread biology again. You understand? So when you can dedicate 1 hour or 30 minutes of your time to read a particular thing or study a particular thing, it becomes an habit for you. That one will make it easier for you to remember what you have learned about the meaning of biology. Because you are reading it, you have set a particular time for you to study biology. The second tip is, while studying, try to use pictures, environment, audios to illustrate what you are reading. For example, biology means the study of life. So to make it easier for you to remember or understand, you have to picture biology as, you can say animal, plant, anything you can see around you, bird, water. So with these things, with these pictures in your head, anytime you see biology, you remember biology has to do with animal, plant, water, environment. That one will not give you the clue to the definition. Once you can remember that, when I was reading it, I illustrated this definition with animal. So it has to do something. It has to do with something with animal or plant. So you will recall that biology is the study of life because animals have life. You understand? So when you use pictures and audios and other things around you to illustrate what you are studying, it makes it easier for you to understand and for you to remember and for you to study better. The third is recall. After studying biology for 30 minutes on Monday and illustrating it with these pictures in your head, on Tuesday you did the same thing again. Maybe on Tuesday now, after reading the definition on Monday, on Tuesday you can go to types of biology. But when you are going to go into types of biology, you revisit the definition of biology. You revisit the definition of biology, that biology is the study of life, study of animal, plant, and virus. By revisiting it, the thing is sticking to your brain. It will help you to understand this meaning perfectly. So the more you recall, the more you visit the thing you have read before, studied before, the more the thing sticks to your brain, and the more it helps you remember what you have read. And the more it helps you understand what you have read, because you have used picture and you keep visiting that pictures and that text every time. And the fourth tip, which is the final tip, which is the most effective tip, is teaching. Since you have mastered biology, the meaning and the types of biology, what you have to do now is to teach yourself. Even if you don't have people to teach, you can visualize it. You can imagine you are teaching people. Like imagine you are in front of people telling them, biology is the study of life. Biology is the study of animal. Biology is the study of anything that has life. Anything that has life in it, that's biology. The more you teach it, the more you remember it. The more you teach it, the more you pass knowledge to people, the more you remember it, and the more your studying gets better, the more you understand what you are teaching. You understand? So teaching is a very, very important aspect of studying better. Let's recall again. Number 1 is timing. Number 2 is using pictures or everything in your environment to relate to what you are reading. We made an example like biology is the study of living things. So you can say living things means cow, animal, plant. So you can just categorize living thing into animals. Just be like, okay, what is biology? Biology has to do with the study of animal, plant, and you now remember that, okay, biology is the study of life, because you have used picture already to decorate it. The number 3 is recall. Anytime you are studying anything new, after setting up a time for the studying and illustrating it with images and things in your environment, you have to be visiting those things every day. I gave an example like if you read biology, meaning of biology on Monday. On Tuesday, when you want to read physics, still revisit the meaning of biology so it will stick in your brain. And after recall, you teach. It's either you teach yourself or imagine yourself teaching people. That way the thing sticks to your brain. It does not leave your brain easily. So those are the ways to tackle this problem of studying better. I hope I helped BC in this case. Thank you, and watch out for more videos. Thank you.